Hi, I'm Dr. Tash. On today's episode, I'll be talking about male ageing and its effects on reproduction. The trend in parenthood at an older age is not only seen in women now, but also in men. And that's because of increase in life expectancy, but also because assisted reproductive technologies are improving all the time. This does present some really interesting sociological, ethical, and economical issues. But also, we're seeing some complex issues come through couples when we're managing them for reproductive issues. So we've known for a long time that the age of the female significantly impacts upon whether someone falls pregnant naturally or can fall pregnant naturally, but it also affects assisted reproductive technology success rates. What's interesting is that a lot of recent research has shown that the age of the male also plays a significant role in whether a couple can fall pregnant naturally and with IVF treatment. Increasing paternal age can be associated with a number of reproductive issues. And by that I mean age 40, 45 and beyond that, which is why in a lot of countries around the world, there is a limit on the age at which a sperm donor can be. Examples of older fathers include Sir Mick Jagger, who's conceived a child in his early 70s, Rupert Murdoch, who had a child in his 70s, and Dr. Julio Iglesias Sr., who fathered a child in his 80s. Here are a few things about the male biological clock and fertility. When you have a couple and the male is a lot older, it does take a lot longer for the couple to get pregnant. Now, this could be because there are more issues in the bedroom. By that I mean issues with libido, erection, ejaculation, penetration. As men get older, they tend to develop more medical issues. And when I say older, I don't mean men in their 70s or 80s. These issues can start as early as a man in his 40s. As men get older, the sperm quality declines. We know this really well. Essentially what happens is the morphology, so the way that the sperm look, declines, and the concentration declines. Motility, that is the way that they swim, declines. There's also what we call sperm DNA, and we can assess sperm DNA within the sperm head. That also fragments and increases as men get older. So there are a number of factors that can cause a reduction in sperm quality. An increase in sperm DNA damage may be a cause of miscarriages. As men get older, they tend to develop more chronic medical conditions like high blood pressure, and then they'll be put on high blood pressure medications, and these medications may have an effect on the sperm quality. Men also go through the andropause, which is the male equivalent of the female menopause, and it starts to happen in their 40s. Their testosterone levels start to decline, and testosterone is really important for the production of sperm, but also for libido, erection and ejaculation to occur. As men get older, they tend to gain weight, just like women do, and we know that obesity does definitely affect sperm quality. Older men have had more time for environmental toxins to settle into their bodies, particularly in their testicles. I think it's important that people remember that we are actually part of the environment and not separate to the environment. Older men tend to develop more infections in their reproductive gland organs, which can affect sperm quality. We also know that children of older fathers are more likely to be born with genetic diseases, mainly X-linked recessive conditions and autosomal dominant conditions. Caesarean section rates are actually higher in couples, not only when the woman is over 40, but when the male is over 40. Recent research has shown that when the male partner is older than 45, the chances of his partner developing preeclampsia, that is high blood pressure issues in pregnancies, also increased. Children of older fathers are more likely to develop multifactorial issues, including things like autism, breast cancer as an adult, birth defects, cerebral palsy, cancers like prostate cancer as adults, diabetes, schizophrenia, epilepsy. The potential health adverse outcomes of children born to older fathers should of course be weighed up against the potential social advantages. So for example, an older man may have had more time to work on his career, he might be happier, he might be more financially better off. And I mean, look at Mick Jagger, what a positive role model, the way he works out before his concerts, and he's in his 70s. And if you've got the moves like Jagger, what more can I say? Thank you so much for watching this episode of Dr. Tash TV. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please share it with the world. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any more interesting bits of information I may like to share in the future. And until then, be well.